caindo.
Welcome back, friends. This is Wingsrule, and we are back with another war recap video. We're going to bust right into this and check it out. It's been a while. My base has changed a little bit, but not really much. I've kind of been on bought a 7-day shield and just optimized this boost so I could do some farming on some of my other accounts. And yeah, just sort of make some progress slowly. It's not a rush. As much as I have been pushing extremely heavily with this account, I do have some lower level accounts that are in desperate need of some upgrading. So this is my base. This is it. We're not going to look too much into it. We're going to get right into this war recap. As you can see, we do have a few losses in our last 10. But we are cruising on a streak right now. We had 2 in a row that were 99 point something %, and this one was 119 out of a possible 120, and this was absolute domination. These guys were a decent clan. They just didn't bring the 3-star strategies, but we did, and I'm gonna just try and break it to like 8 hours left in this war, and we had 8 out of our top 5 still left to attack, and there was only 3 bases remaining. Number 1 had already been 2-starred. Number 2 had already been 3-starred. Basically, Fish was the last guy to get 3-starred, and yeah, it was just a little bit of fun, and excitement was not there at the end. The drama wasn't there, but honestly, this was really satisfying. And my boy Star Mokey has come out of his shell and absolutely friggin' rocked these guys. We're going to go right into this attack because, man, he just blew my mind on this attack. I think everybody in the clan would probably say the same thing. This was absolute friggin' Crushville. Alright, so he drops his poisons on the dragon. You're going to see a couple of golems go down on the southwest side here. Once this dragon gets dead. Oh, why don't we speed this up? We don't want a freaking 3-hour video. Yeah, you're going to see a couple golems go down. Some wizards outside of those golems to oh man, make it work on the funnel. So then you're going to see some wizards, the heroes, some witches. Everything is going to go down very quickly. No delaying. Everybody gets into the middle. This was brilliant. Okay, there was a couple of wizards on the west side there that kind of bombed along with the golem as their meat shield, and they just sort of friggin' sniped. But you got your golems in the center. Protected by the Grand Warden and his HP boost, so you can see those golems are just going after the Inferno Tower. He just blew through the center of this base in like seconds. As you can see, this replay I believe was about 2 minutes and 15 seconds, and you know the first 30 seconds was killing the dragon. So that's what happens to a Town Hall 10. Who rushes their base and who meets up with a pretty solid, pretty savvy attacker. You know what? 30 seconds after that dragon was taken out, I knew this was going to be a 3-star. It was all over. There's like 5 defenses left, and and all his troops are just going to make the circle. They're going to make the walk around. He's got lots of witches there to act as a shield for the warden and the king, and the queen. Yeah, his heroes are almost full health, and yeah, this is just nasty. So we're gonna move at 4x right through this. Just a little bit of cleanup here, and yeah, absolute crushed. Really excited about that attack and the evolution of this guy, man. Holy frig! 3 weeks ago, you know what? I wouldn't have thought much of that expectation there, but now that was just. Yeah, that really set my mind into a whole new place about where we can head as a clan. So we're going to move on here. Their top base was pretty tough. We did hit it for 2 stars, but not by much. Pantaloon here. As you can see, we're going to just pause this. So the idea behind the Pantaloon is to overwhelm the queen with lava pups and overwhelm the defenses with lava hounds while they're preoccupied. You're going to drop those balloons ASAP, get them pushing into the base because they do take a considerable amount of time comparative to the lava hounds. So as you can see, on this attack, I basically looked at the base as far as where the air sweepers are. In conjunction with that, though, I looked for the air attacking point defenses. Okay, so I can see that the northwest side is pretty overloaded with ground attacking defenses. There's only just the wizard tower and the archer tower there, and then yeah, obviously on the southeast side, you know, we've got archer tower, wizard tower, archer tower, archer tower, a couple of Teslas, wizard tower. And so I felt like this was probably going to be the best side for me to enter this base and get at that queen pretty quick with the balloons and the lava hounds. My actual execution of this attack wasn't quite perfect. So basically, you're going to see the balloon wall coming across the southeast side. And then a rage spell is going to go down on this whiz tower here, and a rage spell is going to go down on this gold storage. Now that's going to push, we're just going to move forward a little bit to see these balloons. So that's going to push this group here in quickly into the center, and this group here in quickly to the center as well. My thought on this was to drop a haste spell on this archer tower to push those balloons into this wizard tower and that air defense, and then that would that balloon drop would probably eliminate the queen. Unfortunately, I hit it, but I missed, and I didn't hit it. I don't know if that makes any sense. So basically, I waited for the first hounds to pop, then I dropped my rage spell. Then I brought in the trailer hound on the west side here to pick up that last air defense. I had to figure out where that air defense was going to be, where it wasn't going to be getting attacked by a hound. And so it worked out all right. Got that haste spell in on the west side, dropped the haste spell on the northwest side, and just really pushed everything through. Once the splash damage defenses were taken care of, it was going to be a pretty quick takedown. With 6 or 7 balloons still floating around. That archer tower is going to take out 1, maybe 2 at best. So didn't take out any, but that was my thought here. Is my pathing on the balloons was going to be pretty simple. I didn't need to target any of the defenses. And yeah, the town hall went down via the pups, and it took a little while to clean this base up. But yeah, we're going to 4x go through that. Actually, we're probably just going to pop out. You might want to try and reduce the length of these videos now a little bit. Some of them are in the 40-minute range, and that's a little excessive. So Big Gator comes in here with his go ho wee, and excellent attack. This guy, when he's on, buddy, he's on. He makes it look easy. So yeah, you're gonna see just one wizard on either side of those 2 golems to create that funnel. Army camps make it very easy because they're large structures, large bases on the structures, which makes it it's very easy to get the funnel because it's very hard for the outside structures to be closer than the ones inside the base because there is a big space on that army camp. So as you can see, everything's kind of going according to plan. I'm not a big fan of the poison on the hound prior to, but he does have 2 poisons in the bag. So I prefer to just ignore the lava hound. Under the circumstances, though, I can't really say much because this was a brilliant attack. Let's move in here, go on regular speed. Nice heal spell over the point defense Tesla cluster there. They can do a lot of damage to those hogs. And another heal spell over the other point defense cluster there with the Teslas, the Wizard Tower, the Archer Tower. Everything's all firing on those hogs. And they're under heal, so that's pretty solid. Yeah, Golem and Archer Queen trigger that double giant bomb location, and it looks like the other one was missed. So yeah, it's all over, but just some dirty cleanup. We'll watch that town hall go down. Excellent attack, Gator. Like I said, you know, like when you're on, buddy, yeah, you're deadly. You're deadly. All right, so another Pantaloon, and you know what? This base is so easy. I've attacked this base so many different ways, and basically every way it goes down. Max defenses are not. Obviously, this is not max defenses. Expos are on ground. Air sweepers are low level. Looks like that one's a level 1. That one maybe a level 2. Wizard Towers, 2 of them are max for Town Hall 9, and the other 2 are, well, one's Town Hall 8 max and one's Town Hall 7 max. So, yeah, these guys are way behind on trying to figure out where their priorities are. I guess it seems to be high priority to move up Town Hall instead of their defenses. But anyways, moving on. So yeah, this is another Pantaloon attack. Yeah, like I said, this is a very easy base from any angle, especially with the lower level air defense. They're very susceptible to getting their asses handed to them. So a little bit of a dragon lure here. Archer Queen's going down on the east side with a poison spell. And yeah, she's going to pretty much ixnay on that dragon pretty quick. Lights out. Oh, well, let's move on. Okay, so you're going to see some hounds. Hounds coming in. Trying to remember. Oh, yeah, okay. So we come from the west side here. Basically, 3 hounds are going to... whoa. Slow down. Okay, so 3 hounds are going to be typically dropped on the air defense closest to the Archer Queen, and 2 hounds are going on the other air defense. It's difficult to plan which direction the hounds are going to go once they break through the air defense, but ultimately this air defense is always going to have 1 extra hound popping out of it, and the idea here is to push that this direction as opposed to over to the air defense on its opposite side. But as you can see, I identified these the structures as being kind of wasteful. So if I would have just dropped a balloon wall from across this area here, I probably wouldn't have been able to 3-star this base because I would have had 7 or 8 balloons on every defensive structure, and it would have just been getting crucified by the Wizard Towers. So yeah, what I did was I dropped about 6 in this area here to kind of overload the bottom of this base, and then 6 or 7 on the left side, 6 or 7 on the right side. And yeah, and they're right there, right after those hounds. So you're going to see all the defenses are focusing on the hounds. Obviously, the Wizard Tower has a lower range, so they lose track. That's why you want to get those balloons in there quickly. And when base designing, it's important to keep those Wizard Towers just a little bit away from the air defense, enough so that they're not going to stay focused on the lava hounds. They're going to be able to spin around and defend themselves against the balloons that are going to be trailing. Just food for thought there. I don't know why we're going through some defensive base layout design issues here. So anyways, you do see the balloons there. Basically, they're covering. I look at this base as a four section base. So they're covering 3 of the sections, and the balloons are going to split off. They're going to hit this cannon, they're going to hit this Wizard Tower, and they're going to hit these 2 Archer Towers separately. And that's why the troops were deployed the way they were. So as you can see here, we're going to go into this raid, and Archer Queen is focused on the lava hounds. So now we're going to drop a rage on the east and a rage on the west to push those balloons through, and a rage on the south here. Just, yeah, perfectly right there. Another rage on the north to hit those 2 air defenses. The lava hound is still floating around. Looks like there's still 2. They are getting blown around by that crappy air sweeper, but nothing here to worry about. Barb King doesn't even get dropped. There's no need. So many pups floating around taking care of the rest of his base. He does get dropped at the end just for kind of like a swag drop. So yeah, that's the premise behind that, is trying to figure out your pathing of your balloons. Planning your placement of your spells before you attack is very mandatory with hog raids, as much as the Pantaloon. The Pantaloon it can be quite critical. You don't want to push a certain area of balloons in too early, because then you end up overloading that air defense, and then the hounds kind of shift over to the air defense beside it instead of ahead of it. You don't want them all clustering on the same air D. That's not really good for anybody. But yeah, so we're going to move on. Mr. Rowe, he walks into number 6 and this bitch slaps him. Dragon Lure, speed that up to 4x. And yeah, Poison Kill. Yeah, and you're going to see some golems coming in on the west side. Nice little wizard cluster there to clear those structures. And heroes are heading into the base. King's going to go in there and kick the crap out of their queen. No problems there. And once she's dead, it's time to bring in the hogs. Release the hogs! Okay, so in they come. They do some quick work of that wizard tower, and there's not really a lot to worry about this base. The only thing I would have considered doing under the circumstances is maybe trying to bring your troops into an area where the giant bombs could be double. And he did that. He brought them in on the southwest side. There could have been a double there, but this base was obviously not designed well to defend against hog raids. They were all basically single giant bombs, and even at even level 4 hogs could have probably taken that base down, given the absence of the double giant bomb locations. There is ways to path around the double giant bombs, but usually the first attack is a fail when it comes to that. So excellent attack though, Mr. Rowe. Very savvy job there. He really turned out to be pretty sick. Friggin' Town Hall 9 attacker. El Gordo comes in and makes quick work of this Town Hall 8.7 point, I don't know, something. I don't know if you could really classify this guy as a Town Hall 9. He's nowhere near ready to be where he is, but as we've seen a lot of times in the past, a lot of clans don't really run according to being ready for their Town Hall. So yeah, you're going to see a pretty good entry with the kill squad. Lots of wizards there to take out that golem, or to take out that queen, with the golem doing the tanking. So no problems here with really even dropping the king, because she's so close to the outside of this base. There's no need for a jump spell or any real entry issues. Yeah, the queen's going down pretty easy, and you're going to see some hogs coming in from the west. And yeah, they're just going to overload this base. Whoa, why are we still on 4x? We're going to overload this base with Hog Riders, bacon flying everywhere. A little bit of panic mode there on the double giant bomb hit over the center of this base. But yeah, this pushed right through. Still has a heal left and only just a few defenses. He probably could have gotten away without using it at all. But he did drop it anyways. Why not? Keep those hogs alive. The more hogs at the end of this raid, the better you look. So that's pretty sick attack. Excellent job. Gordo's friggin' all over this friggin' Hog Rider strategy. The Go-Ho is basically the go-to for pretty well everybody in the world at this point that wants to push the 3-star attack strategies. We're going to move into another Pantaloon attack. We're going to see a nice, easy little lure here. And this was the thought process on this drop was a little bit unorthodox. I went away from the norm on this, did the lure. I went after the lower level air defenses, not intentionally because they were lower level, more so because of their positioning. The symmetrical bases are very, very easy to 3-star via Pantaloon because you can track your pathing of your hounds, and it's obviously really easy to track your balloons. You're not going to see anything spectacular here. You're just going to see pretty straight up attack. Obviously two hounds on the west side and 3 hounds are going to go down on the east. On the side of the archer queen, you want to, if those hounds are going to pop, you want them over with the archer queen, and under some rage would be really helpful. So as you can see, a little bit late drop on the clan castle hound, just to make sure that it gets to go to the air defense you want it to. Queen goes down with the balloons, and yeah, it's dirty. This is just dirty. Lava hound, full health. Lots of balloons left for cleanup. Yeah, this attack can just look so easy and so thoughtless, but yeah, it's pretty overwhelming. As you can see, though, throughout this attack, we're just going to push through it again one more time quickly. I know that I just want some of the guys in the clan to know what to look for when you're considering this as an attack strategy. Some bases it's not viable, so what you're going to see here is a bit more of a surgical drop. Three balloons on each of these defenses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, blah, 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 right around this end. And then what you're going to recognize, this archer tower was supposed to target this lava hound. This balloon got dropped too early. But these 2 balloons here were intended to keep the rest of the balloons in the center of the base. That was the intent. It worked for the most part. Yeah, all the balloons stayed right pretty well in the center of the base, except for just that couple, this over here on the east side that is pushed over to the edge. But it's fine because the lava hound was actually distracting that archer tower, so it made it a lot easier to sustain. The rest of the balloons were all dead center in the base. They didn't have to travel far to any defensive structure, and under a rage, they go so quickly, way quicker than a hog will under rage. So yeah, absolutely overwhelming, and yeah, it makes the base look really, really, yeah, really vulnerable. And at the same time, it's a very quick attack strategy. You don't ever really consider yourself running out of time unless you really fuck it up, and that happens too. Trust me, took me about freaking 20 attacks at that range, at that style. So this is a great attack here by GDH. I really like the scout. As you can see here, you've got a couple of minions on the southeast and southwest, targeting a couple of random cannons. Unguarded cannons are just ridiculous. Okay, because there's no, like, that's just 2 defenses right there. And if there's 20 defenses in that base, man, that can be the difference in a 2-star and a 3-star. So he's going to just go ahead and take out those 2 easy defensive targets. And the minion was perfect. A balloon would have gotten attacked by that archer tower. But yeah, perfect attack here. I like that. I like the execution. So you're gonna see a little lure here on the clan castle. We're gonna speed that up. Yeah, excellent attack, GDH, man. First day back from a big trip, and it's like you never left, man. That was pretty awesome. Okay, so we're going to get moving here. We've obviously pissed around a lot of time talking about the Pantaloon, but you're going to see nice heal spell placement here. One's going to go on the north side of this base, yeah, right over that wizard tower, and one's going to go on the east side of this base. On that wizard tower, And realistically, you know what? This, as you can see, this is a Town Hall 8, 3-star, and a Town Hall 9. I think he meant to drop those giants in front of the hogs, but you know what? That's something we're going to get into as we get into some harder clans. But that was their top Town Hall, or their newest Town Hall 9. We're going to move on. We're going to check out Awesome Johnny busting one out on the number 10. This is their top Town Hall 8 base. Johnny is boss. Look at this. This is pretty great attack. 2 golems for a Town Hall 8. Pretty well unprecedented. You can see that that clan castle is not going to be one of those ones that gets lurable. Come on, let's get these troops down. Just see a couple golems go down. Test that out and see if he can lure the clan castle. It's not happening. A couple golems go down on the north side there. Some wizards to work that funnel, get everybody into the middle. And yeah, king's going down, pushing into the base. I would prefer maybe waiting just a couple more seconds on the king. You don't want him to get targeted by that dragon. But the wizards just make quick work of that. And the dragon under the rage, and then yeah, it's lights out on this base. Hog wall coming in on the east side, and yeah, it's defenseless here now already. You can see that the giant bomb position on the north side of the base was negated by the pathing that Johnny used to eliminate that pathing. So giant bomb in the center, and yeah, under heal spell, hogs are running through there like ain't nobody running at all. Excellent job there, Johnny. You're really working these strategies a lot, and yeah, it shows, man. You got some skills. Awesome, Johnny, with the skills. Sorry, it's been a really long day. You're gonna see Cat come in on Kevin, and Cat's always been a strong attacker, but you're gonna see, yeah, he just crushes this guy. Base designs are fucked in this clan. No offense, but what? I don't even, yeah. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Okay, so, yeah, clan castle, lure, and kill. Not 100% certain, but yeah. Great attack, but could have been maybe a little bit better. We've talked about a few things, but I don't think Cat really spends a lot of time on YouTube. Really easy. Look at the freaking hogs at the end of this raid. Tons of hogs doing work. Wizards, witches, everybody's still working. Yeah, I don't know if he lost a troop there. I really don't know. So Kevin got crushed. Nice attack there, Cat. We're gonna jump past that one. That was a Town Hall dip. GDH, 6-star war. Like I said, it's like you were never gone. Good spot there to drop that hog, hoping to pick up maybe a possible giant bomb location. Whoa, we got a low battery warning. Uno momento, por favor. Alright, so we have pushed through the battery alert issue, and yeah, the dragon is going to meet his demise. You poisoned the bastard. Way to go, GDH. Alright, so another go-ho here. It's kind of unnecessary, like I said. If you can kill the CC easily, you don't really need the golem, but I know these guys are trying to perfect these 3-star strategy for Town Hall 9 to be prepared, because a lot of them are getting really close to becoming Town Hall 9. So yeah, anyways, so surgical deployment of the hogs here. Basically 3 on each defense to push through them very quickly, and to eliminate too many getting crushed by double giant bombs. Yeah, nice heal spell in the center of this base. This was really probably one of GDH's most potent attacks to date. One heal spell takes out all giant bombs, and uh-oh, what's going on here? You still got a heal spell in the bag. And what, 3 defenses left and 1 heal spell still going full blast. So you can tell when you've got a base absolutely friggin' ass over elbow. When you still have a spell in the bag, he's got a poison and a heal, swag drop on the clan castle. Sick attack, GDH. Excellent job. Good 6-star war for you. Yannick Warrior, one of our newest warriors. He is a really strong attacker. He's definitely incorporated the hogs as his main group here. So you're going to see the Hog Rider lure, and we're going to speed this up. Come. Sorry, so much happens in these wars. Sometimes, man, it's hard to remember and keep up with what's going on. But you're going to see the hog wall go in on the east side, and a couple extra hogs there from the clan castle. So he did bring in, I think, 39 in total with the clan castle hogs. So yeah, he basically had this base at his mercy as long as he didn't hit any double giant bombs. And honestly, the pathing would have been next to impossible to hit the double giant bombs if they had been around that town hall. There was really nothing to drag those hogs into there until all the defenses would have been down and they would have been heading for that town hall anyways. So yeah, this is Yannick. Excellent job. 6-star war for you. Unfortunately, you had to do a dip. It really wasn't a requirement. We had so many bases available, or lower level bases available. But yeah, we're gonna get on in sync and on the same page soon enough. So Maximus gets his head punched in by Johnny, completing the 6-star trifecta here, and nice easy base to take out. There's nothing, there's no real mysteries. Everybody's seen this base a dozen times, 2 dozen times. These guys got to get these friggin' internet bases and maybe move into something a little bit more intellectual of your own design. Johnny missed on the balloon twice. I gotta rib you for that. I didn't even realize that until now. So your king got a balloon chasing him around the fucking base. Hogwall comes in. Yeah, the king took a little bit of unnecessary damage there, but as you can see, these hogs are a wall. They're just busting through this base in a line, taking out defenses. Just, yeah, chaos, and there's no chance. This base didn't stand a chance. So easy to take out these bases. Okay, so we're going to move on. I think there may be one more Town Hall 8 I wanted to show. Yeah, Mr. Gator. Yeah, boss attacker, little Gator. Looking for that extra, I think, the giant bomb maybe trigger there. Sucks when that doesn't happen. So as you can see here, if you're going to bring some CC kill troops, it's best to use them and save the poison for the base. I've said this a million times. You know, like if you're going to bring CC kill troops for a all Hog Rider attack, use them. Look at this. This is like, it's a walk in the park here. It is a walk. He's like making his freaking troops dance. So drop the witches, drop 3 wizards, and say goodnight to the CC. And then you've got like excrement amount of friggin' overwhelming poison you can drop wherever you want in the base. Just to make sure that you kill all those random skelly traps. So you're going to see a poison come down pretty early here. Nice heal spell over top of the giant bomb location. And yeah, you're going to see a poison right on that wizard tower right there. Yep. And a heal. He wasn't fucking around. Excellent job. Hogs hit that friggin' bomb and jump right into a heal, and then jump right back out into another bomb. And yeah, but what are you gonna do? Another poison spell, and yeah, those skellies are going, burned up, done. This base cooked, goose cooked. It's over. So as you can see, like there wasn't. Like everybody had 6-star war. Keep we'll put you in because I haven't showed you in this video. Low level Town Hall 8. Nonetheless, they can prove to be nothing's a guarantee at Town Hall 8 or 9 or 10 or 11 for that matter. Good job with the lure and the CC kill. I don't have a problem with that, putting the hurt on the dragon with one poison spell and saving the second for killing those skellies really early on the skelly drop there. I don't know what was going on there. But, yeah, you're going to see another heal spell right above the one that was just dropped. Hurry. There you go. So as you can see, you completely missed on the skellies with the poison. But you've got one more heal spell waiting for those hogs coming around the north side of this base. Yeah, they're just going to push right through into that heal spell. A little late on that heal drop. Try to predict those spots earlier and have those spells waiting. Another one of these assholes that puts the fucking Tesla in the corner. Pardon my French. Yeah. So excellent job. Keep up the good work. Excellent strategist. We're really just working really well as a clan here now. So yeah, other than fish, it looks like our last 3-star was Gordo on 7, which was 9 hours ago. 9.5 hours left of war. So there were still 9.5 hours left and only 2 bases left of 3-star, in addition to their number 1. So yeah, that's a lot of really, really, really strong attacking, and a lot of, yeah, no wasting time. We just busted in the fucking door and we put everybody on the ground. So this is Wingsrule. We had another great war. We got another great war coming. We got something. We got something we haven't seen before. 2 Town Hall 11s. And we're really short-handed this war. We're missing Gator. We're missing Gordo. We're missing Roe. So it's going to be up to the second stringers here to try and take down this elite group of Filipino warriors, the Pinoy group. Yeah, let's see if we can put these guys down. They've got 68 war wins, somewhere in the vicinity of what we will have when we turn to level 7 clan. So I suspect they are pretty strong attackers. Pinoy never usually lets us down. Philippines, excellent. So wish us luck, and we don't need it because we are fucking OP. All right, Wingsrule here. Keep clashing. Peace. Hey.